test. This is a test. And I'm testing my microphone as well. I don't know if it's on. Let me check and see. Hello, YouTube world. This is Maria. I'm from Miami, and this is my first YouTube video. Welcome. First of all, first order of business is to thank fellow YouTubers for the inspiration and the structure for today's video. The inspiration, of course, we'll talk about later, but the structure came from a YouTuber called Kate the Great Beauty. She's a Viking. She's hilarious. She's an entertainer, and she lives in Harlem. What's not to like? She told her viewers about Ron Meets World and his first YouTube video, which was answering 20 questions. It's a new YouTuber tag, and so I thought that's the structure I need. Even though I've been thinking about doing this for a long time, this is a way to get the ball rolling and answer some questions, and so you can get to know what this video channel will be all about. So great, thank you for them for that. So let's go over the questions. Question number 1, how did you come up with the name of your YouTube channel? Well, my name is Maria and I'm from Miami, so that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. I thought about many other names, and I thought that even though it's a bit of a cliche, it's catchy, and hopefully people will remember it. So that's that. Question number 2, where are you from? Again, I'm from Miami. I was born in Connecticut, and my parents were both born in Cuba. So that's that. Question number 3. Why did you start a YouTube channel? I started a YouTube channel for a couple of reasons. I'm a big fan of YouTube. I've been watching it pretty religiously for about a decade now. And I also have a day job. I'm a marketing and a public relations professional, and I want to get better at presenting. I'm really primarily a writer, not a public speaker. In fact, I'm pretty terrified of public speaking. I do it if I have to, but it's not my favorite thing to do. So that's why this YouTube channel can combine an obsession, a hobby that I have with makeup and YouTube, with some professional skills that I could develop along the way. So that's that. Question number 4, and if you understand, I'm trying to do this quickly because it's a lot of questions, and I know that people don't have a lot of patience. I certainly don't, so that's why I want to kind of run through as quickly as possible. What type of content do you plan to show on your channel? I plan to focus on beauty for women of a particular age, over 50 primarily. Everyone is welcome, obviously, and we'll hopefully talk about other things, but that's my obsession, is makeup products. And just to give you an idea, this is a little snapshot of my pandemic purchases, which will be the next video. And so if you see something in there that you want rated, I'll be happy to talk about that. So that's just a little idea of my credentials as far as a makeup obsessor. Who inspired you to start a channel? So many people out there have been so inspirational. One in particular, though, is Michelle Wong, who created a video talking about talking to other people who are interested in starting a YouTube channel, and she was lovely in that video in that she told people, if this is something you want to do, don't overthink it, do it. This is something that I really enjoy, and I'm glad that I did it. And so she was just so inspirational, so I appreciate that. But the person that got me obsessed with YouTube was Lisa Eldridge. I already was obsessed with makeup, and then when I started seeing her videos, and her videos were on 100 years ago, not that many years ago, but and I loved watching her makeup tutorials, and so it was a combination of my makeup obsession became my YouTube obsession. So thank you, Lisa. Number 7, what are your goals for your channel? The goals for my channel are to get better and better, providing hopefully interesting content, worthwhile content, and to grow a community perhaps of like-minded people, and to have fun, and that's pretty much it. Number 8, what do you enjoy most about the YouTube beauty community? I enjoy to be frank, the makeup recommendations, the tips, and then watching Kate the Great Beauty lately has been the laughter. She is hilarious, and so she's just very entertaining. So lately it's been entertainment. I think that during the pandemic, people have felt more isolated, and I personally have. I worked from home before the pandemic, and so when the pandemic hit, obviously, being confined, being home all the time, was a little bit lonely, and so the YouTube community, I think, helped me, cope with this difficult time, and I'm sure it's done that, with other folks as well. So I think that that's really special. Number 9. What genre do you watch the most? I certainly watch beauty YouTube the most. There's no doubt about it. I have about 100 subscriptions, and most of them are, beauty and skincare. Lately, I've been focused a lot more on skincare, which we can talk about, sure. But I also watch fitness. Fabulous 50s is great. I love news. I don't have cable, so I get my news, my TV news from YouTube. And also, there are a couple of food channels that I like very much, and I'll tell you a little bit about those at a later date. Number 10, who are your 3 favorite YouTubers? I cannot say. What happens with me is I get obsessed with people, I watch them to death, and then I kind of move on, and then I come back and visit every once in a while. That's kind of how I watch YouTube. But there's so many that I love. Some in particular is Kinky Sweat, Teresa's Dead. I already mentioned Michelle Wong, Kate the Great Beauty. There's so many. There's so many that I watch. There was one that I saw the other day, and I'll link to her channel below, but it was a lady in her 60s who did her very first YouTube. She was also very inspirational to me. She did her first YouTube video was a makeup tutorial. God bless her. She's so just, balls to the wall. I hate to say it, but she was just, fearless, and she was very inspirational for me. So that's someone that I really, truly enjoy and will continue to watch. Question 11. If you could collab with anyone, who would it be? I would like to collab with another new person, someone who's brand new to the field, and maybe focus. I like the videos where people swap their favorite makeup items and try them out. I think that that's a lot of fun, or just answering questions, whatever. I think that would be fun. So Ron, are you out there? What do you think? Number 12. What do you think is the hardest thing about being a YouTuber? Well, I don't know what the hardest thing for everyone is. I know the hardest thing for me is going to be being consistent, because it takes a lot to do this, a lot of prep time, and by the time I'm ready to prep, I'm tired and I don't want to do it anymore. So that's tough, and I have a day job, of course, so I want to be consistent and I want to keep getting better. So for me, that's going to be the challenge. I think the challenge overall too is just keeping the content fresh. Oh, and obviously dealing with negative people, which is going to be a challenge, of course, because it is a challenge for most people. But I've learned some tips from other YouTubers, which I hope to employ. So enough about that. Question 13. What do you think the most rewarding thing will be? I think that the creative outlet is going to be very rewarding for me. Practicing my presentation skills, and then hopefully building a community of my own. I take part in other communities online, but creating my own sounds kind of exciting. And if that happens, I think that'll be that'll be wonderful. Question 14. Do you see yourself being a YouTuber for a long time? Who knows? I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to try to be consistent and post, once a week to start, and then see how it goes. Because you never know. TikTok is really popular now. I enjoy it. So, I think that social media changes rather quickly, and so, who knows? I'll keep doing it, but I don't know if, the audience will always be there, to be honest. Question number 15. What equipment do you have? I have a Mac computer that I record on, so I use iMovie to edit the video. I have a ring light that I bought online, and I have a microphone called a Yeti. I'll show it to you right here. You see it? Can you see it? And that my son bought me because he is a gamer, and a lot of gamers use, It is a Yeti, and I have it because a lot of gamers use it, and he purchased it for me, so that was nice. Thank you. Thank you, hon. Number 16, what equipment do you want to get? I mean, seriously, of course, a camera. I mean, a nice camera would be cool, but it's very expensive, and I'm not about to spend a lot of money right now on that. There are other things that are a priority over that. So as long as I still have the equipment that I have that I can do this on, I'll be happy to do it with what I have. Number 17, what are you looking forward to most about being on a channel? Well, it's kind of the same thing. I'm looking forward to learning. I'm looking forward to growing a community if that happens. I'm looking forward to, sharing my passion. I mean, it is my obsession / passion with others, and having some fun, really, hopefully providing some fresh content that people will enjoy. I mean, I've enjoyed it immensely for many years. I hope to be able to do the same. Question 18, what do you hope to learn in the process of creating a channel? I think that, again, along with all the other things that I've mentioned, as far as presenting skills, I will learn how to edit videos better, and that's actually a lot of fun. It's a little hard, I mean, because I'm a little technically challenged, but with YouTube, there's so many YouTube videos out there to tell you how to do things on YouTube that, and it's interesting actually, because everybody does things in a slightly different way. So the more videos that you watch, the more of a, really good background in editing that you will have. So that's a lot of fun. Actually, I enjoy that. Question number 19. We're almost there, guys. What are your goals for your channel? Again, it's similar to the other answers, providing fresh content, continuing to improve, being consistent, growing a community if that happens. Those are all the things that I hope happen, and so we'll just see. We'll take it one step at a time. Last but not least, number 20. Yay. What are the 3 reasons to subscribe to your channel? The 3 reasons I'd like you to subscribe, and hit that button, subscribe, thumbs up, give it a thumbs up, please, if you can, because that helps with engagement. Ring the bell, all that good stuff. Anyway, the 3 reasons. Number 1, my history with YouTube, hopefully, and makeup will provide fresh content for you. So hopefully it'll be different and interesting content about the beauty community that hopefully you'll enjoy. And a strategy for older folks, just because I think that, I'm very particular about putting myself together, and but I'm not obsessed with that. I mean, I love makeup, but I don't like to spend a lot of time putting myself together. So I think that hopefully we can share tips on how to do that for women of a certain age, but of course for anyone who's interested in knowing. And then, number 3, because hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully it'll be a good time, and you'll enjoy watching this, and you'll come back. You'll come back for more. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.